Alright, welcome everybody to the stream. If I can actually get it to do what I want it to do. So today we're going to be playing the new thermal beta for Human Fall Flat on Steam. Hey, no worries, Daniel. I'll catch you in another one. But yeah, we're going to be playing the thermal level here. Again, it's a beta, so there's a few things that are going to change before the official release. However, that does insinuate a release coming soon for, I'm assuming, the Xbox, an official Steam release, as well as the PS4. And maybe the Switch, too. Switch probably is lumped into that category. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I think everybody that's going to be here is here now. So yeah. I've already played this map. Well, I played a little bit of it. Just to kind of get a feel for the achievements. We already know what they're going to be. Which are going to be huge. So we'll kind of talk about those as we go along. Also, no webcam today, so you won't be able to see my face. But Human Fall Flat kind of demands the most out of my computer, and having a webcam on just isn't going to cut it. So, I'm going to leave no webcam, but we will be discussing the achievements as we kind of go through them. There's three big ones that I want to cover. Reg Min 2. Soon. Yeah, it'll be soon a new DLC. Not quite. This is currently the beta for the thermal level. So we're doing a bunch of beta testing, and then it will be released for the public sometime soon. I don't know when. I'm not part of the Human Fall Flat team, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. They don't even tell me. So, but yeah, I have access to the beta, so we're going to be playing it through Steam. So let's go ahead and start in on thermal. Hopefully the music doesn't get too loud. I know sometimes it can get kind of crazy. Alright, so this is the start of the map. We've kind of got two directions to go. We've got a shed here, and then some sort of ledge over here. So you can't make it across this ledge with just a normal jump. You could probably wall climb across it, but it won't really save that much time. So we go ahead and respawn. Like I said, I have already played through this map. But I want to use this to kind of discuss the achievements. That way that you guys are watching get an early look of how they can be done. So we're going to walk into the shed here. We got a board. There is no way to get over to this side, I believe. There could be some weird path that you could probably take. I know someone's got like less than a minute. Oh, shit. Going under the railing. They've got less than a minute on this level. I don't exactly know how they would do that unless they can kind of bypass most of this middle area here. And then, because the end is over at that shed. But anyway, to start, you go inside the shed, you grab this board, and from what I can tell, it's more of a pain in the ass to try and fit it through the door. I guess you could. It's not really, like, impossible to do. But there is also a little gap in the shed that seems to be easier to get it through. See you later, Daniel. Thank you for stopping by. I hopefully will see you in the next one. But yeah, we grab this board. There's a little hole in the shed that would be pretty easy to get it through. Probably even get it on the floor as well. But we're going to take this board, and we're going to try and get it flipped around. It doesn't really matter which way you flip it. Any way is going to work, really. But we're going to grab onto the end of this and basically make a little bridge over this ledge here. If it's going to let me. Let's see. Let's see. Come on. You've got this. Okay, let's back up a little bit. Let's take another crack at this. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Yeah, I like that. Okay. This is honestly probably the hardest part of the level as far as just overall physics go. The rest of it's actually really, really good. I do like the level. It's fun. There's no way I'm going to be able to balance across that. Come on. Get in a good spot, please. Keeps getting, like, stuck. Maybe if I grab it here, I'll tell you what, we'll back up a little bit. I'm kind of also using this time to figure out the best way to kind of set everything up as far as the level goes. Kind of how I should show you guys how to do things. If you guys are here from my I fell off, but if you guys are here from the achievement guide videos. So you'll kind of get an early look at what some of these videos are going to look like. Let's see. Okay. Don't know why it did that, but it did. Okay, we can just set it like that. That's fine too. And then hopefully it doesn't break when we go across it. There we go. Alright, okay, so now we're onto this side. From here up until the middle portion of the level, it's really pretty easy. We just jump over this ledge over here. The music starts playing. That means the level has officially started. Not really, but... then we just walk up this frozen river, up to the side of this cliff here. We've got two little platforms that we can jump across to. Got this one and this one. They're both pretty easy. However, I did have a little bit of trouble with this rope because it is kind of not long enough. Yeah, so I didn't even jump that time, so I missed it completely. Be careful when you're trying to reset this jump because this ice does make you move very, very fast. Yeah, so we can climb back up onto these little outcrops. Once again, try the rope. We got it second try. I think it took me like 4 or 5 tries to get it on my first run through this level. Now it's pretty simple. We just climb over this ledge. Climb up the next one. We don't need to worry about anything over here. It's just kind of nice scenery, I guess. We're going to head all the way into the cave. There's a shed and a fence. So we're going to open this door to the shed. Walk in inside, and you'll see a furnace and a window blowing some very cold air through it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take whatever this thing is holding up the door. I'm going to maybe try to climb into the windowsill. Maybe. This is kind of a little bit of a pain. Okay, we're going to grab onto this. And then we're going to try and get that window to shut. So, yeah, okay, without falling off. So we just need to knock this over. And what that will do is if you don't do that, whenever you carry fire through that pathway, it'll put out the fire. So we need to have that shut so we can run fire from here over to the next part of the level. Also, this bookcase does only slide to the left and right. It doesn't move anywhere else besides that, but it creates a new path for us to walk through. We don't have anything to light on fire at the furnace just yet, but we can go ahead and open this door, walk on to the other side, and then we've got a little ramp to climb up. Okay, so over here we have an ice gate. What we need to do is light this campfire. So the way that we're going to do that is we're going to take one of these boxes just to get a little bit of altitude here. Climb up on top. Grab one of these torches, kind of take it away from the its spot on the wall. You have 2 options there, so it's a little bit of room for some multiplayer. We're going to take this back inside the shed and bring it over to the furnace here. We're going to stick that in the fire. It's all lit up, and like I said earlier, if we were to walk past, with this in our hand, walk past this window, then it would be extinguished, however you pronounce that. But now we can take the fire, since we don't have to worry about that since the window is closed. We can take the fire all the way up to the campfire. And we just need to set it on there. It'll kind of light up and melt this ice gate here. So next, moving on, all we need to do is jump onto this section right here, just this white snowy area just right outside of that frozen waterfall. And then we're just going to jump down a ledge to the next part. So this is where things kind of get a little bit tricky. Here's also where an achievement plate comes into play. So normally the level would be played like so. let me bring you over to the main part where I can kind of show you everything. So, there is a path to get in here. Actually, this isn't really that important. Or I guess this shed isn't that important unless you're trying to get the achievement. If you're trying to get the achievement, then it's super important. So, how you would normally play this level is I'm going to jump down here. You have this little crane set up here so you can move large objects to the top, which will be coming in handy shortly. So we have this big snowball over here, and what you would normally do is run this all the way over to the top. So what you're just going to do is just push it. You can't really pull it that well, so I just push it. I just walk behind it. So we're going to take it over to that crane. That way we can get it up to this top level. And then there's a ramp for it to go down, and it'll bust this gate wide open. So that's the real way to do it. There is also the achievement way to do it, which is a little bit different, and I'll show you that here in a second, because we'll just go ahead and do it normal first, and then I'll show you how to get the way to get the achievement on our after we've done that. So yeah, it's just pushing the snowball over onto this this part right here, this little crane area. Hopefully it doesn't fall off. That would be a huge pain in the ass. Yeah. So we'll just get that situated right on top of there. Now we're going to climb up these stairs, go back up to the top, and lift this crane right back up, and I'll show you how to do that. There's this little, I don't know, crank thing that you can just walk around, this thing right here. Walk around, well, counterclockwise, and it'll lift it right up to you. And then, obviously, clockwise will bring it back down. So, with this, we can now start shoving the giant snow boulder over through this top area here. Now, we want to make it over to the top right over here, okay? And it's going to roll down the stairs, kind of let it settle for a second. We need to make it down that ramp right there. It doesn't like to stop when you get in front of it, but if it's slow enough, it will. So what we're going to do is just going to push this down, get into this little canal here, and it is going to just kind of glide down here, get some speed, and then bust open this door right here, and trigger some music. Trigger some nice, like, midway through the level music. So now we can get in here. It basically just busts this open. That's pretty much the point behind that. However, I want to show you guys, before we move on to the next section, I do want to show you guys how to get the achievement for this part. This will be pretty easy. It's just a little bit complicated. It's not really, like, difficult in any way. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep this crane up to the top. So if you haven't pulled it up yet at this point, then pull it up. Okay, we're going to run across it and jump onto this cabin here. Hopefully you make the jump. It's a pretty long one. We're going to open this door, swing it wide open. We've got some of these canes in here. I'm going to just grab the one on the floor. Doesn't really matter which one you grab. And try to get my way back through the door. There it is. Come on. You got it. Okay. So now we'll make our way back up the stairs again. You could also go up the elevator. Figure that out. It's not really too hard. Let me grab this differently so it doesn't keep getting caught on stuff. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then, like I said, we'll just take it up the stairs. We're going to situate it kind of over the gap here. In the stairs where they're broken. Maybe? We'll lift that up a little bit. Nope. Right. Nope. Right. Nope. There. Yeah, okay. So now it shouldn't fall off. We're going to climb up here. Make sure we grab the cane. And it looks like it's caught a little bit. So just kind of wiggle it free. And then we're going to carry this all the way over to the other set of stairs that we did not use earlier. Okay, and then this is where this comes in handy. You could do this also probably without the cane, but it'd be just a lot easier to go get it. Just be a little peace of mind. Okay, so now we want to hook the cane onto this thing right here. And what this is going to do is drop those stairs down. There we go. Yep. Drops the stairs down. We're going to continue to hold the crane, or the cane. Going to continue to hold the cane. Make our way over to this house over here. Be careful of the gaps. There are a couple here. So mind the gap. It's one of the first achievements you can get in this game. Don't know if anybody else got that sick reference. Okay, and then now there's a power line, TV line, something up here. So we're going to hook the cane just over that power line. And then we're going to slide over to the top of that roof over there. And hopefully if you don't fall down, you make it. But I'm going to try that again. Obviously, hopefully I don't fall down this time. So again, just make your way up the stairs. We won't have to do the finagling of the bringing the stairs down, which would be nice. Just a little bit faster run this time. So I guess I should talk about the achievement description for this one. Basically, the achievement that we're going for right now is to get inside the gate without actually opening the gate. So you have to kind of go over it. And the way that we're doing that is getting over to this... oh, where is it? I'll show you here in a sec. Going over to that house that we were trying to get to just a second ago. Oh, wow, you're stopping me from getting through anywhere. Okay. So, let me point with my cane here. We need to get to the roof of this house. And if you'll notice, this rock is conveniently sculpted to be a nice platform. Oh, I thought I dropped it. Okay, that would have been a pain. And then we can get onto that little watchtower there. And then get inside the gate that way. So once again, I'm going to put the crane right around this power line here. Okay, and this time I'm going to look down and not jump. And we just make it over nice and easy. Okay, so we can set down the cane now. We don't need it anymore. This could be a little bit of a long jump. And hopefully you don't fall off as well. Okay, so I want to be right here. Right here for this jump. I'm going to run all the way to the end, jump as far as I can, and just keep my arms out, ready to grab anything. Okay, and we'll just climb up these ledges. And this is pretty much the achievement. Beat Saber Taco, hello, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Alright, so the next part of this achievement is we just need to jump through that window right there, okay? So it's not too difficult. Gonna just climb right on through. And then you can either go out the door up there, or you can go all the way down the stairs and just bust through. So that is the first achievement that you can do in this level. Now moving on to probably the biggest room, the most confusing room out of all the rooms in this one. The achievement that's next is that we need to complete, oh, what is it? Oh, I'd look up the, what it's called. But essentially, there's wires placed around here. So there's one on the floor down there near the drill. There's one on top of that roof of that small building over there. And then I believe there's one in here. And this is where the actual achievement will take place. So here we got a red wire. All right. Okay, and we just need to plug each of them into the, coordinated spots. We just need to do so in 35 seconds. So I believe the time, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if this achievement, how this achievement works just yet, but I believe you just with the initial plug-in of whatever wire that you're using at the time, you then have 35 seconds to plug all of the rest of them in. So if we don't get it, there should be an achievement. I haven't gotten it yet, so there will be a Steam achievement pop if I do get it. There are Steam achievements for this level currently. There are none for Xbox or trophies for PS4 as of yet. So this game is not, or this level is not official yet. Let's see. I was wondering earlier, I'm kind of play testing this, but I was wondering if I can get these wires up there without having to get a box of some sort, but it doesn't look like I can. I'm also not hugely sure what this ramp is for. It doesn't really serve any purpose that I can think of. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this box. We're just going to lower the ramp. Okay. We're going to put it right next to the ramp, climb on top, and then just kind of shove it over. Hopefully that doesn't land right on our wire. It doesn't. Okay. So we're good there. So we've got the yellow wire in there. We've got the red wire up in the actual room. We're going to take the box over to this side where we've got that wire on top of the building. Okay, and then we're going to grab that one. And then I believe there's one actually inside the building as well. Okay, so we're just going to set this box right here. Climb right on top. Jump onto the roof. And there we have our green wire. Okay, let's just go ahead and throw... Can I just throw this off right here? Yeah, let's just throw that off right there. Alright, next up, I believe the blue wire is in here. Yes, it is. They've got new wire textures, it looks like. They look a lot nicer than they used to. So, that's nice, I guess. I don't know if that was an update or something. But they look a lot better than they used to. Okay, so we're going to throw both the green and blue wire into the pit there. We're going to take back our box. And we are going to bring it over to the end of the ramp here. So what this is going to do is we're just going to put this here. This just kind of gives us a platform to actually step up without having to climb up. So we can just jump. My dog is pawing at my door, so I apologize for that. He can wait his turn, though. We got human fall flat right now. Okay, so now we're going to grab the green and blue wires. Oh, grab the green and blue wires, please. No? No, okay. Maybe. I don't know how I'm going to do that achievement in less than 35 seconds. If this is the way he wants to act today. Oh, damn, I can't get it. Okay. Grab the blue wire. Grab the green wire. We're good to go. Okay. So next, again, we're just going to take this over to the box over here. Climb on top of the box. And then make our way with these two wires over to the room with all the plugs. We'll come back for the yellow wire here in a second. Okay. So we'll just make our way into this room. I want to get these set up so that I have a really good shot of doing this in less than 35 seconds. Okay, well, I tried to make that quick, but it didn't work. Alright. Let's grab the yellow wire. And we're going to make our way back to the same room. Okay, so let's figure out how to configure these. That way they're ready to go when we want to start putting them in. Let's get the red wire close to that one. The yellow wires go on top, so that's going to be kind of a pain. We'll move the blue wire here. Just right close by. Okay, and we'll kind of get it just right on top of one another as well. And then I want to kind of move the red wire around. I don't want to really move it. I just want to kind of get it next to the other one. Okay. Green wire comes next. We'll just place that right there. It's kind of intertwined with this yellow one. Maybe let's leave the yellow one just for last. Doesn't really need to get too complicated here. I don't want any of the plug endings to be really close to each other. That way I know which one I'm grabbing. Okay, so let's see if we can do this in 35 seconds or less. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to start with the top tier if I can. No, I'll start with the bottom one. That seems a little bit easier. Okay, so let's go with red first. Okay, gotta be quick. Gotta be quick, gotta be quick, gotta be quick. Yep. Gotta be quick. Please, please, please. Red wire. Boom. Green wire. Boom. Got another green. Nope. Grab the green wire, please. Oh, it's not flipped around the right way. There we go. We got it. Okay, let's grab the yellow one. It's between my legs, but that is A-okay. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get this. Okay. If not, we can just, I'm assuming, reload the checkpoint. Why is it behind my back? Okay. Well, if this still gives it to us, I mean, they give you a lot of time. But who knows? Okay, and then last one. Doesn't look like we got it. Let's go ahead and reload the checkpoint. Oh. That's kind of a pain. I think we have to collect all the wires again. That won't be too bad, honestly, but just kind of annoying. So that is one downside to not getting it done in 35 seconds or less. I don't know if they're going to change that with an update at any point. Okay, I don't need the box to lower that down. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and take this one over here. Yeah, definitely shouldn't take too long to reset if you need to. I mean, maybe a couple minutes once you get it down. But yeah, just box over here. Wow, do you want to work, my man? There you go. Okay. Jump up onto the box. Unless it doesn't let you. Try again. Jump onto the roof. Grab the green wire, and we can actually just throw that right there. That makes that a little bit easier. Okay, we'll jump down, grab the blue wire from in here. I like that they've color-coded the wires. They're not just red and blue now. That's really nice. Okay, I'm going to grab the box while I'm at it. Just because. We'll need it anyway. And then we're going to head down here to the yellow wire. Go ahead and place our box. Really anywhere. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't know why this ramp is here. Oh, you know what? I bet it's so that you can jump on the box. You don't have to use it. I bet that's why it is. Didn't really try it any other way, but okay. Can I get my wire out from underneath that box, please? Okay, cool. Let's go grab the yellow one. Nope. What are you doing, man? Right. Yellow and blue wire. Okay, go ahead and jump up to the second level. Daniel, welcome back. Welcome back. We missed you. Alright, now we're just going to take these, again, back to the same room with all the plugs and stuff. Okay, well, maybe we'll just set them down here, and then we'll open up that door when we get the green one. Okay, so green wire, we threw it off the roof. Let's go grab that right over here. There we go. I think our setup worked fine last time for this. I just think I screwed it up by keeping that yellow wire behind my back for too long, thinking I could get it. But I think this should work pretty well. Okay, so we'll just place this here with the other ones. Let's go ahead and open this door. Let's grab both of the wires, or at least two of them. Okay, let's just set them down there. Well, actually, you know what? Let me get these out of the way. I want to get everything kind of like set up beforehand. So I want to get these, again, close, but not too close. So that they actually plug in. If they plug in, I don't think I'm going to get it. Okay, that's that. I've got my... Please don't plug that in. Okay. Got my blue wire. I've got my red wire. Nope, and this is why I want to get these separated, so I don't grab the wrong wire. Okay, and now I want to bring this blue wire kind of over here. Yeah, that'll work. Yellow wire can kind of stay in the background. It doesn't need to be really anywhere near anything because both the plugs are on the top. I do play on Xbox. Yeah, that's how I normally do all the achievement guides, but since this is a beta test, I am Also playing on Steam right now. I've been playing on Steam because there's a lot more levels available in the workshop, so that's what I've been doing with that. Let's kind of leave this green wire a little bit behind. Doesn't need to be super close by. And then we're just going to move from left to right. So let's try... And I messed up. Okay, I don't know how to get that out of the plug. Okay. Okay, there's red. Red 1. There's 1 blue. Kind of got these stacked up on each other. There is blue 2. There's red 2. There is green 1. I can't see where I'm at. There is green 2. Hopefully we have enough time. Should have maybe like 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, maybe. There it is. Okay, yeah, so you get plenty of time to be able to do that, as long as you don't mess up too badly. So there's the amped achievement right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if it OBS blocks out the third-party pop-ups. Yeah, so that's how to get that achievement. So we got 2 achievements down. The first one didn't pop because I did end up showing you guys how to actually do the first part. So that's why that one didn't pop up. You can hear this little motor running in the back now. You can see the drill going to town. The elevator is now turned on. I forgot to mention that. It wasn't turned on before. But what we need to do is we need to take one of these gold pieces, one of these giant gold nuggets from this crashed train car over here. We're just going to go ahead and grab one. And I'll show you why here in a second. We're going to take this right over to the elevator. And we are going to bring ourselves up the elevator. Okay, and once we're at the top, you'll see a conveyor belt. It leads to nothing, so be careful that you don't go all the way over to the edge. But we're just going to take this golden nugget and smash it up against this glass as hard as we can. Just like that. It should break the glass. If it doesn't, keep trying. We're going to climb in this room here because we aren't able to go through that other door. Because this filing cabinet is blocking us. So let's just move that out of the way. We won't need to come back in here after we've done what we need to do. But regardless... Let's go to the middle of the room, pull the lever, and the drill will come all the way back up. Go ahead and let go of the lever once it's at the top. Jump back out the window to the conveyor belt. And we will be moving on to essentially the last kind of challenging room of this level. Okay, we're just going to fall down this hole where the drill was. Get a nice little music cue. And we'll see some golden nuggets in the walls here. You can't actually remove these, so I did try to do that at one point, but you can't actually remove them. And then speaking of, we only need 2 more achievements left to complete this level with all the achievements. Theoretically, once they come out on Xbox, if they are the same. So, in this room, in this cave room, you'll notice 3 vents on the floor. You'll notice one right here. You'll notice one right behind me, and you'll notice one over here that was covered with a rock. So, with this one on the rock, a couple of them were shooting some kind of flare out of them. And basically what it is just hot air vents. We need to start with this one, so we need to get up onto that platform right there. So take the rock off of it and put it onto any of the other vents. What this is going to do, I'm going to put it on the one behind us because then we won't have to later. Put it there, and then that will start pressurizing these steam vents here. Okay, so we just stand right on top, and we get a little boost here. So if you put a rock on any of those, it'll kind of cover it up and make the pressure in the other ones greater. Do you know when the thermal level will come out on Xbox? I do not. I do not know when it'll come out on Xbox. It will be soon, I can tell you that. It'll be actually probably really soon. But I don't know an official date. They haven't told me anything. I don't think they tell anybody anything until the actual date. Mostly because I'm not part of the team or anything. I don't, I get that question a lot. like, hey, when are you releasing the new map? And I'm just like, I don't make this game. Okay, and then, okay, so I should explain. There's these little rocks. All you need to do is climb across them and grab this rock, similar to the one we just pulled off of that first vent. We're going to take it back to that big cavern room. You can't grab onto anything while you're carrying this rock, so be careful. Okay, so now this is the next vent that we need to use over to our right currently. So we need to get a little bit higher, which means we need to put this rock on top of this vent once again. And it's going to block it up. It's going to kind of detect that and block it up. So now this vent will shoot us a little bit higher than this one did for over here. Okay, so once that stops going, we'll just kind of stand right on top of it, put our arms out, that way we can catch ourselves, and then it'll shoot us up to this floor up here. Okay, next ledge, pretty easy. All you need to do is climb up, and then we'll make our way over to this one right here. As long as you don't fall off and have to do that again. Okay, so don't do what I just did. All right. Okay, so back onto the vent. I'm gonna wait until it goes back down. That way we get a full push. Okay. Back up to the top. Let's go onto that ledge once again. I don't think I made it again. Alright, and there we go. And then we'll try this one a second time. This time I'll actually jump. Okay, then we're going to make our way over to this middle one right here. This one's a little bit easier. Alright, and then we need to make our way onto this rectangular one right over here. Okay, so make sure you stay on the back side of this. It'll kind of tilt up. And then you'll get a running start. Hold your arms out, and then before that falls too much, jump onto this next ledge. Okay, you can just go ahead and jump down here. You don't need to be careful about anything. So now we have another vent over here. We're going to wait till it goes out, stand right on top of it. It's going to throw us up to this platform kind of thing, this spire with a rock on top of it. And we've got our third stone. We're just going to cover this one up right next to where we got it. That'll allow some more pressure in the ones over here. Okay, we're getting really close to the end here. Let's go ahead and jump over here. Be careful, there is a big gap where you can fall through the level. Just go to the side here. Okay, and then the last one that we need to cover. We need to cover that vent now, and we're going to use this one. Okay, so we'll take this rock from this vent, if I can grab onto it. Come on. I just don't want to get shot up into the air. Okay, so we're going to take this rock and place it on this vent. So now we should be able to go the highest possible that we can through the vents. Okay, we'll stand kind of right on top of this one. I don't know if we got high enough. I don't think we did. Yeah, it's kind of way up there. Alright, we'll stand here once again. Wait till it goes off, and then we've got a nice platform right up here. Nice soft landing, a little touchdown. We got a ledge, got another ledge. And we got some boulders getting in our way. Let's just get rid of those. Kind of just, they don't really do anything. Okay, so one of the last rooms that we have here is we have a cart on a track and then a ring with a rope onto it. So normally, the way I thought you were supposed to do this is that you would need to put this around the minecart and bust open that door. It's actually the opposite. We need to go the opposite way. So where this track kind of splits and opens up and is broken, that's the way that we need to go. Okay, so we're going to put this ring just around this little kind of connecting point to the minecart. So just kind of loop that right around there. We're going to grab onto the very end of this rope. I'm going to grab it with two hands just to be safe. Okay, and then we're going to pull it this way and just jump off. Okay, we don't need to do anything fancy. It's just jump off. That minecart will be pulled this way. And we just need to swing from where we are onto this platform right in front of us. Okay. It's pretty easy. Big, long swing. And land it. Okay, hold your arms out. Jump over this ledge. It's pretty close to the wall. So you could miss. There's not a whole lot of room for air here. But, I mean, there's still plenty of room for air. Okay, now we need to climb onto this ice ledge. Just be careful. It does get a little bit slippery, and you may fall off. Okay, so we're just going to climb onto this ice ledge. Make sure you jump to kind of get your footing back again. Climb onto the snowy ledge. Jump across to this snowy ledge. And then we've got some roots coming out of the ground here. Okay, so these are going to act like ropes. We're going to grab onto this one. Get a nice swing going in the direction of the next one. Gonna mess that up just a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to let go and grab the other one very quickly. Alright, and we are right next to the end of the level here. Again, swing, jump onto the ledge. And we have made it to the end of the level. Now, for the last 2 achievements, I should explain these before we go into that room. You'll notice some gold bars in the room with the exit. So what's going to happen is the floor is going to fall out from underneath us, and then we drop through and we finish the level. But if you want to get the... there's also an achievement for finishing the level with a gold bar in your hand. So all that you need to do is kind of walk in here, stay along the edge, go to the middle here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to this sidewall. That way when I walk to the middle and that falls out from under me, I don't fall. And then I'm just going to swing around this edge here. Stay on the gap, maybe. See if I can climb up just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it looks good enough. Okay. Just basically get over to this other side. You can't see me right now. We're going to grab a gold bar. Okay, we've got it in our hand, and all we're just going to do is jump right on through. And that should be 2 achievements if you haven't gotten them already. It won't pop up for me because I've already gotten both of them. So now the only one that I'm missing is to get through to the kind of fortress area without busting open the gate. So, that is Thermal. That is the Thermal beta. That is all there is to see from that level. Like I said, this is a beta. It's not finished. It's not totally done yet. It is very close, obviously. I mean, it's totally playable. It's very fun. But a pretty short map. It doesn't take too long. I mean, it maybe takes, 30 minutes on a quick run. It's not too bad. Pretty good achievements. Just 4 of them. 1, complete the level. 2, get over the wall without busting it open with the snowball. 3, connecting all the wires in the drill room in under 35 seconds, and then finish the level while holding a gold bar. So those are the 4 achievements that you need to look out for when this map does come out for Xbox One. I'm assuming Switch, I don't know. Steam officially, and then PlayStation 4. I will be making guides on each of these separately, and then I will also be making a guide for all of them in one run, kind of like this one. I don't know, just to make the videos. If someone needs 1 achievement, they don't need to go through the whole level. It just makes it easier on you guys, in my opinion. Taco Bell, sure. But yeah, so that is, like I said, that's Thermal. That's pretty much all I'm going to be streaming today. It won't be a long one. It'll be nice and short. So, yeah. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, go ahead and hit the little bell notification so that you get notified every time that I go live or post a new video. Not the Taco Bell notification, just the bell notification. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the stream. And, yeah, big warm welcome to all of the new subscribers that we've gotten since quarantine, really. YouTube's kind of been popping recently. I've gotten a lot of views and lots of new subscribers. So thank you to you guys if you are new to the channel. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.